Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my hobby blog. My name is Christian, and I'm here to talk about episode 5 of season 2 of House of the Dragon. I just finished it, so I decided to go ahead and record it. I was going to wait a day, just kind of give myself some space, but I want to talk about it now. This is not my favorite episode. I thought this was a good episode. I really enjoyed the Daemon scenes, as always. I think he's my favorite character. His armor is just fucking amazing when he's sitting on his dragon, kind of facilitating the deal between the Brackens and the Blackwoods. I really could not keep my eyes off of him and his armor. I love the engravings upon the metal. I thought the artwork was just amazing on it. And God, whoever is in charge of costuming deserves an award. I don't care what award it is. Just give them some sort of recognition because oh my God, I even paused it at one point just to stare at the black armor that he had. That's what I love about fantasy shows, and I wish they would have a lot more of that. But in terms of the actual episode, I really also enjoyed the scene that we got of Alicent with her at the small council and her trying to maintain some sort of control. And all the council members like, no, you're a woman. Sorry. We need a strong man right now. Someone who's a dragon rider. We don't have room for you. And she just sort of has like this breakdown within herself where she starts heavily breathing. It's like, oh my God, everything's crashing down around me. Her son, Aemond, or Aegon, I mean, he's completely comatose at this point. The scene where the maesters were taking off the armor that was melted to his skin was disgusting, but honestly, that it was amazing at the same time because that's sort of what I miss about Game of Thrones is that it does not shy away from the realities of what or battle injuries can cause. So that methodical scene that we got of them like rubbing down like lettuce or something on his wounds, I thought that was really interesting. I thought that was a great episode opener. But Alicent is just completely alone at this point. She's not really in over her head, but she has been completely betrayed by everybody around her. Criston Cole, who is that guy whose name I forgot. He's very lame. Uh, he is no longer even caring about Alicent and is saying, like, yeah, we need Aemond to be king now. We need a dragon rider, not Aegon. And she's like, you know what he is. And he's like, yeah, I don't care. It doesn't really matter. We need someone strong. And you can kind of see how the rest of the season is going to go. It's going to get really bad before it gets worse. It's not going to get any better whatsoever, is sort of my prediction. And then for a second, though, I thought we were on episode 7 while I was watching this. I was, like, waiting for that, like, second to last episode, like, craziness, and it never happened. Then I realized afterwards, oh, it's episode 5. It's not episode 7. So we still have, like, half the season left about. So I'm really excited about that. It was really exciting to see the Eyrie as well. I really enjoyed seeing Jane Arryn. I guess she's a new character to the show. I don't remember seeing her before. If I did, or if I have seen her, I don't remember. So apologies if that's the deal. But I thought that was a really great scene where she's like, oh my gosh, like, your grandmother or your mother promised me 2 dragons in exchange for 10,000 swords and all this stuff, and she ships me baby dragons, and my hounds are more terrifying than my dragons. And I can't remember her name, but she's one of the Targaryens. She's just like, yeah, but you're gonna have 2 big dragons here soon. And Jane Arryn is just like, oh my gosh, like, I don't have time. It's like, I need to get these dragons to get big fast, or we're not going to be able to protect ourselves, even though they're in the area. It's pretty impregnable, but we'll see what happens with that. But I'm trying to think, uh, the scene where we see Kristen Cole parading around the body of the dragon, or at least the dragon's head, was nasty. I really liked sort of the setup for that, where all of the, I guess, small folk, they're just completely disgusted by it and they think it's an omen. And so they're like slowly kind of rising up against the King's Guard and what the current regime is going for. Because we see Rhaenyra, she is sort of tasking this spy character who we've been seeing work with Daemon, and also I think Kristen Cole was in contact with her at one point, and Daemon as well, or Aemond, I mean. What Aemond One Eye, I think Daemon says, calls him. So we're getting that plot line, so I'm hoping we get probably the most famous book scene of Fire and Blood this season. That I vividly remember reading about in the World of Ice and Fire, that kind of big tome, which I actually have right here, but it's underneath my microphone. I don't want to jostle everything. But I thought that was really fun that we have the spy character sort of running a propaganda campaign now and slowly kind of banding the small folk together to maybe someday rise up. I hope that happens. I don't remember anything like that happening in the books, but we'll see. I haven't read Fire and Blood, of course, so I don't know what goes on in there. I'm just basing my knowledge off of World of Ice and Fire and, of course, the main books. But I'm trying to think anything else that I want to talk about. This was a great episode, but there wasn't really too much to chew on. We do get a little bit of Dragon Rider, Dragon connection Easter eggs happening, where I believe it's Rhaenyra. She's talking about sort of the rules of dragons and how you can become a dragon rider and how you have to have been of the blood of Valyria. And not Kristen Cole, but Jace. I think that's her son. I don't remember his relation with everyone else, but I believe he's her son. But he's like, we need to start asking around looking for bastards and stuff like that because we need more dragon riders. And this is probably the seed that I most enjoyed of this episode, of which I think this is going to blossom out to something really, really cool in terms of a story moment. So I'm hoping that's this season that we get that, but I understand if it's next season that they want to hold on to that. But I really hope we see like a multi-dragon battle at the end of the season. If that happens, I will be very happy. But aside from that, this was a shorter episode, I believe. There really wasn't too much that happened, in my opinion, but it was still a great episode. I enjoyed it, but I'm very curious to see what the rest of the season has in store. So, without further ado, thank you so much for watching, and please let me know what you think of this season so far. I haven't been able to talk to really anyone about it, so I'd love to hear somebody's thoughts about the season. So, thank you all so much again for watching, and please have a great rest of the day.